Well everyone, we are finally properly on the run up to the 60th anniversary with what I believe to be the final trailer. It's been released. It is out there, and yeah, today I just kind of want to give my thoughts in a more relaxed style. You know, you've seen the big intense reaction, or if you haven't, please watch it. And today I just want to give you my overall cool thoughts, especially having to, you know, like I've had like a couple of days to sit on it. So yeah, let's get into that. First of all, as I'm recording this, I'm 6 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. Get me over that milestone. You, sat there, watching this video right now. I'm speaking directly to you. Get me over that milestone. Thank you very much. So I think my first initial reaction when I watched the trailer was, it's a lot of fun, but I was expecting a big reveal. In a way, that kind of like dampened my initial excitement of the trailer, because I felt like, you know, there was like a big reveal coming. And there were big things you revealed, like I think the stuff with like Unit and like Kate Stewart being back is really cool, and I think a further hint that a Unit spin-off is definitely coming. But overall, apart from that, there weren't like big announcements, like yes, Neil Patrick is going to be the toy maker. We all saw that coming. That is a surprise to no one. It's practically only an announcement just because they felt the need to announce it to confirm it. Yeah, we didn't, you know, get like any like massive like return leaks or big characters. And the more I sit on it, the more I'm like, okay, I've got to keep my fingers crossed that there are some cool anniversary type characters in there. We'll keep our fingers crossed for those. But, you know, the trailer's going to trailer anyway and not, you know, spoil too much, which, in a way, I've got to respect, because, you know, I don't want too many things spoiled for me before I go in. I'm, like, pretending it's, like, this big cinematic release. I would, if the local Odeon want to whack it on, I will not say no. I think that was important to preface, just because I know, like, people thought my reaction was maybe a little bit muted, because, you know, that was the kind of thing I'm waiting for. Now I've had, you know, 48 hours to sit on it, and, you know, I've managed to watch the trailer, like, let's be honest, like 100 more times. Yeah, this looks fantastic. You know, we got some shots that we've seen before, but, you know, they're great shots. I think the big thing that comes across here is we get quite a few little David and Donna bits. David and Donna, either Ten and Donna or David and Catherine. Why do I keep doing that to myself? Yes, those bits of interaction. Series 4 is my favourite season of the show. I know some people, you know, aren't particularly buzzing for the fact that they're back, but yeah, I am buzzing for the fact that they are back, and their interactions seem funny, seem heartwarming, and my god, they're not going to kill Donna off. Stop saying it. They're not going to do it. I'm half saying that because I'm in denial that they're going to kill Donna off, and half because they just can't. RTD will not rip out my heart like that. Surely he knows that it's just, you can't put Donna through so much torture and then kill her. That's just trying to murder a character for no good reason at that point. I think one of the other things that people have like really noticed about the trailer is the Disney money. And you know, there's no other way to say it. Like, you know, you compare, say, like, the train scene in Power of the Doctor to some of the shots of, like, Neil Patrick Harris and, like, the Unit stuff in that trailer. And Doctor Who actually has some budget behind it these days, which almost does feel a bit weird. I am kind of a little bit like, Doctor Who looking, like, good and, like, professional. It genuinely does feel weird in a way. Not in a bad way. Look, I think Doctor Who with the ability to, you know, maybe do a couple, like, new, different, and, like, cooler things, I am so not gonna say no to. In fact, it's a real big excitement for me to go, right, let's see some big budget Doctor Who. Yeah, this show deserves it. But on the other hand, it does make me feel like I'm used to this show being small and quaint and going, yeah, they couldn't do that for budgetary reasons. So yeah, I will definitely be excited to see how they use the money. But yeah, some of these, I think the big one was like the Neil Patrick Harris like shot of him just like leaning over with, you know, his toy makery bits, and then you have the big like Stark Tower looking shots of the new Unit headquarters HQ. That means the same thing, doesn't it? See, there's something about this chair. There is something about me sat in this chair in the corner instead of standing up that just makes me waffle like even more. I also do have a theory that I I think people have sometimes taken things, like, for example, we had that other promotional thing, and people were like, oh yeah, that's specifically footage for this one, that's specifically footage for this one. I honestly wouldn't be too surprised if... I mean, I also could be wrong, and Toymaker could be the big finale. I actually think a lot of this footage might be, like, I think we might be getting the Beep the Meep style episode, maybe the Toymaker episode, and then I think there is a third episode. I can't remember the titles. I think the third one is the Giggle, which I genuinely think they might just be not showing any footage from it at all, because they don't necessarily have to, they don't have to say this is footage from this one. And I'm hoping that's because, they've got big surprises in store. I think, yeah, they're hiding some stuff, which is good. Is good at the end of the day. I was surprised we didn't see that much Yasmine Finney in the trailer, because obviously she's kind of, been said to, be like a bigger part of this story. I think that's because Yasmine Finney has specifically said she shares scenes with Ncuti. There's rumours that there's kind of going to be like a Yasmine Finney Ncuti side plot in the 60th, which, if that's the case, I feel like that's maybe why they can't market it, because then they're going off on their own adventures. They don't want to show too much footage off of Ncuti, which is completely fair enough. So that's what I think is going on. I also do think if any like element of this is going to be multi-doctory, I think it will be Tennant and Ncuti together, which I think Ncuti's going to be a fantastic Doctor. I love David Tennant. If they do the multi-Doctor thing together, that is gonna be really cool. Just the feel of this trailer, it just I don't know. It just felt new and big and exciting, and I feel like the good thing about the 60th is, like, I think giving Russell the 60th as like his first thing to write for, I think is a tough thing, because you don't have, if you do a couple of series and then you're given a special to do, you've got, a Doctor that you can start with, and you can, like, build that special around, like the 50th built their special around Matt Smith because he was the current Doctor. That kind of, makes sense as, like, a way to do things. And, I do feel like giving a writer a 60th special to start with, immediately got to come back and do a special, is such a tough ask, and yet Russell has given us, this fantastic looking special, and I feel like it's going to really feed into, like, the energy of his era. And overall, I'm just really, really excited. I know, that's original. A Doctor Who fan being excited for Doctor Who content. Wow. Also, can we just say, every time Ncuti appears in, like, promotional stuff, or just, in trailers, my God, I'm so ready. I love Ncuti and ZZ. I think he's going to be a fantastic Doctor, and I'm buzzing for him to become one of my favourites. I'm rooting for him so much. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. And if you want to check out another video, check out that one there. Thank you very much for watching. I did a cringy salute again. Yes.